Okay, if I don't make this video now, I won't ever find the time again. A lot of people will not like this, but I'm not here to be liked. I'm here to be real with y'all. So, Invincible just dropped episode 4, and it is probably the worst thing I've ever seen. The first 3 episodes were like this. Those are really good. Then, episode 4 dropped. And I was on my way back from school and I saw this and I was like, oh, yeah, it's Wednesday. The new episode just dropped. Okay, let's see it. And it starts out okay, you know, Mark, whatever, blah, blah. But then Mark gets sent to hell. And then they start glorifying Satan in that show. Talking about Satan is good, that we exist because of how good Satan is. Is it not clicking yet? And then when they talk about heaven, they're basically saying, oh, there's no heaven. Make heaven on earth. Make heaven right now. A bunch of bull crap. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. So to me, that's satanic propaganda, and I don't care what anyone has to say. They go on to even talk about Jesus as if he doesn't exist, but Satan does. Okay. Even God as a whole. You know, the whole concept of God, but Satan being real. God isn't real, but Satan is in that show. Great. That's great, right? That's great. How did we go from the Scourge virus, which is really cool concept, by the way. Scourge virus, Viltrumite war, to talking about Satan and glorifying Satan and that we should be thanking Satan that we're on earth. And that God isn't real. And who in the studio signed this off? Who in the studio said, yeah, guys, let's have an episode where we just talk about Satan? Yeah. Let's go from Mark. Let's go from Mark killing the squiggly pink things to Nolan recruiting people for the war to Satan. Listen, when something stirs my spirit, I gotta talk about it. I saw the Epstein files and started street preaching. Get used to it. That is satanic propaganda. And since we want to talk about Satan, let's talk about who Satan really is. Half the problems you're going through in life, probably because of Satan. Alright? I'm going to be real with y'all. Since they want to talk about Satan in their movies, but they don't want to talk about God being real, but they want to talk about Satan being good, that just killed the whole show. I'm not here to be liked. That just killed the whole show for me. Alright? And I wish I had more time, but I gotta go. See, I'm getting ready on video. But if I'm being honest with y'all, I don't even think I'm gonna finish the rest of that season. That episode really just killed it for me because and then they have this, it's the fact that they have this whole storyline to make Satan sound like a good guy. When are we gonna wake up? They can talk about Satan being a good guy, but not about Jesus Christ. Nothing about God. They chose the most anti-Christ figure and called him a good guy. Invincible, what's going on? All I have to say is it gets to a point where it's ridiculous, and this is ridiculous. I don't know who saw that episode and was fired up, and I was like, oh yeah, Sid, whoa. No, that is terrible. And that might be the worst episode they've ever released. And I've been watching that show for the whole 3 seasons straight. Moving on to 4 right now. Listen, I just wanted to drop my 2 cents. That episode is garbage. And they should delete it. I'm so serious. They should delete that and re-upload episode 4. I don't know who in the studio really sat down and said, let's go from Viltrum, let's go from Earth to Viltrum to hell. And then bro, listen. Guys, we gotta start waking up. We gotta start waking up. Alright? I know y'all have seen the news with Nicki Minaj on social media. Her giving her life to Christ, and she's been in the industry, and she's talking about people worshiping Satan in the industry. Listen, this is not a game. This is real life. Satan is real. Alright? And he can give you gifts. Okay? But you gotta make that decision. And you gotta wake up, because these corporations, I don't know what their agenda is, but it's nothing good. All right, and the episode that Invincible just dropped just proved that to me. So listen, I will not be finishing season 4. I really don't think I will be. And I'm not gonna get riled up about it anymore. I just wanted to talk about it, and whatever you guys want to say, drop it in the comments. Drop it in the comments and just share your opinion. I did not even finish that episode. My phone died halfway through, and I was so grateful. I have never been so happy to see my phone die. Cause I was like, what am I watching the whole time? Anyways, I can't wait for Steel Ball Run episode 2 to drop. If y'all want something good to watch Steel Ball Run. Peak. Alright? They're not glorifying Satan in that show. Alright? That's all I gotta really say. And a lot of people probably won't like this, but that's fine. And yeah, guys, that's all I really have to say. It's the worst episode ever, and it's garbage. That's it. Satanic propaganda, bro. 2026 satanic propaganda is crazy.